Salutations, fellow chosen undeads. Alex here, back with some more Dark Souls Remastered. And last time we went through New Londo Ruins, which ended up being surprisingly interesting for the most part. I liked the, the tone of it. This drowned out, body laden, ghost crawling city, if you could even call it one because of how small it was, but I'm sure more of it was pretty much sunk in that cave. Where we fought ghosts, which were interesting for the most part. Fought the Dark Wraiths. I did not meet Koth, the second primordial serpent, because I already placed the Lord Vessel in at the magic door with Thramped. So I'm definitely going with one over the ending over the other. Probably the one that I would think is considered the canon one, considering how there's two sequels to the game, and and fought the four kings, and for the most part, I actually came out liking them for the most part, and it was a pretty interesting horror-toned boss, I have to say, and it just reinforces my opinion as of late that Dark Souls is just as much a horror game as it is a dark fantasy RPG, and not in the way of like, for example, Dragon Age Origins. Like Dragon Age Origins, that was a dark fantasy RPG, but of course the gameplay is considerably different. There were horror elements in Dragon Age, but it wasn't a horror game in a gameplay sense, if that makes any sense. Whereas this game honestly does dip its toes into being both an action game and a horror game, like the Tomb of the Giants, where you had to juggle a light source while still being able to fight. Kind of like a third person version of Doom 3. Well, the original Doom 3 anyway, because in re releases, they had it where you could much more traditionally have a light on while shooting, whereas in the old game you had to juggle between the two. And then, of course, you end up with the whole having to make yourself cursed or have something specific that's cursed or to fight the ghosts. And, of course, you had the Four Kings with the whole pitch blackness, which disorients your sense of distance and having to kill one after the other as fast as possible so as to not be mobbed by them. So, overall, pretty good. And according to the agenda, Duke's Archive is next. And I have said I do intend to go back to the catacombs eventually. Possibly even the Tomb of the Giants. I don't know if I'll do that afterwards or if I'll just put that off for as long as possible. I honestly am not sure. Because I know I skipped a lot. But I think I want to progress a little more before I do that. And Duke's Archives is what is next on the agenda. And we know where that is. It's in that... Remember when we first reached Anor Londo the first time? There was a building on a hill on the left side. That's where we gotta go. And it was locked off by a gold door, remember that? So that's where I'm gonna go. Black Knight helm. Ugh, Black Knight armor. Yeah, Firekeeper right here. She has cool armor. Go with this. Alright, so we gotta go face these guys again. Lovely. And I was made aware that Seath the Scaleless is the main boss of the archives, and that he actually kills you. It's one of those stupid things where you have to actually die to him the first time, and you're not supposed to actually be able to kill him, which is stupid. So I'm likely gonna have to remove Pavel's ring and put in the ring of sacrifice, because depending on how many souls I collect, I don't want to lose them. Then again, I'll likely will lose them anyway, just like I did in the new Londo, but who knows. Anyway, but I'm not gonna wear it yet. Should I bother with these giants? They do give me a helping of points. Ugh. Get him away from the other one. Oh, I love this sword. It's slow to use, but the damage is so worth it. Oh, shit. Come on. I hate how they backtrack, how they backstep. And yeah, you'll notice I have 18 flasks now, not because I kindled, but because for whatever reason I kind of let the game sit at the bonfire for about 10 or so minutes, because I ended up busying myself with other matters, and I guess people just left me a bunch of essences. I like how people can decide to either be both helpful or unhelpful in this game. It's interesting. See that building right there with the tower? That's the archive. That's cool. That is very cool. I love the view of Anor Londo. Unfortunately, I ended up making the mistake of looking down while over there, because you'll see... Look at that pitch black void. Where's the ground? Where's the street? You know, they gave hyper amounts of detail to everything, but if you look down at the floor of Anor Londo, it's pitch black void. Where's the roads? I mean, everything else is detailed, but where's the bottom floor? I don't know, I just think that's funny. Everything else is so hyper detailed for the game of its time, but you look down in the floor and it's like, hell, even the PS1 Spider-Man game had at least fog covering the floor. I'm not dogging on it, I just think it's funny. And anyway, if I sound funny on the microphone to an extent, like perhaps a little more poppin' from like a, you know, from me speaking, like, you know, the like air, that's not my fault. For some reason, the bob that's supposed to go over the microphone is missing. I don't know what happened to it. Like, I set my headrest down one night and I wake up, it's gone. I don't know what happened. Okay, Duke's Archive. And there's a boar. Great. Time for Lightning Spear. I gotta have to lure him out somehow. Wait a minute, it's actually kinda hitting him. Yeah, it's a lightning spear, so it is hurting him. I don't even need to use the special attack. Fang Boar Helm. Yeah, it actually hit him. It didn't bounce off. I thought it would bounce off with a normal attack, but never mind then. I ended up being more prepared than I thought. Anyway. Okay. Uh-oh. There's the other one. It's a tiger's growl. Like in Jumanji. Well, actually, it was a lion in Jumanji, but fun fact, a lot of movies actually, when they show lions, they end up using a lot tiger growls and roars. Because the tiger just, I guess, has a greater range of sound. That sound even more ferocious. Damn. Well, I definitely made the right choice picking off Ornstein last, that's for sure. And look at that, bonfire. Huh. Music stands with tomes. Checking for stuff. Nothing there. One of those weird, whatever you call those. It's going up. I should probably... How many points do I have? 68? 100? I don't know. Should I equip a Ring of Sacrifice? Because it's definitely not enough points for me to level up. Not by a long shot. Because from what I understand, I'm supposed to actually die against Seath. Which honestly is stupid. And it's the only boss I know of that actually does that. I don't know. It's not very many points anyway, so I'll probably just pull off on it. Maybe save it for the Bed of Chaos or something. Uh-oh. Hello. Ugh, guys with arrows. Uh-oh, some kind of summoner and a golem. Oh shit. Oh my god, he's summoning them, that's why. That's why more are showing up. It's a channeler. And he killed me. Hello. And goodbye. Okay, not really goodbye, but har har. Crystal ring shield. The moonlight butterfly. Says here the butterfly was created by Cease the Scaleless, so it was one of his little pet projects. That's cool. The weapon's kind of all the gear and stuff you find ends up, and the internet connection is garbage. Fucking lovely. Like I said, it's like kind of like having its own codex in a way. Well, I'm gonna have to restart the damn stream because, well, the connection sucks. I hate the PS4 sometimes. So I'm gonna have to restart it. Be back in 5 seconds.